Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Atlanta Killer Show. We are live for the first time in a long while. Today, we're just going to be focusing on some grinding. For these snowflakes and all else. We need to build credits. So first, I'm going to do this arms race mode as I believe I was somewhat good at it back in the day. Here we go. A little arms race with what the? Does Donsko only have a 1-point commander? That's unacceptable. Why did I do that? I can't take this into battle. People. Ah. Man, why is everything all stock? Well, let me guess. It's because I reset the line and I transferred the commander over to the tier 10. Alright, here we go. Let's get on with some grinding here. It's been a busy 3 weeks for me. Launching all these different channels and all that. So we're just going to have some fun here. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go, but I figured since I put a long video up on the Zombies channel, the main channel deserves some attention too. This is kind of like a throwback to July, right when I would post a ton of live streams daily. You know, I was doing live streams daily for a while. I just get on here when I can. Life gets crazy sometimes, you know. Got myself a Toggle Black tonight, because I knew that was the only black ship I really wanted to go after besides Yoshino Black, but I'm not going to go shell out the $100 to get Yoshino Black. I think I'm good. I don't need Black Massachusetts or any of the other ships. Come to think of it, the only reason why I'll be purchasing any Santa crates this year is because you guys like a good container opening. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have all the ships that are in the container. Huh, why not, you know? Here we go with Dmitry Donskoy here. We're all stock on this ship because this line got reset not too long ago and I didn't get all the upgrades for it when I was going through the regrind. Get how this mode works. I think it's get a bunch of buffs and try to survive. So I think it works. Really, I need to change my direction closer to where the battleship's going. Battleship even moving? He's moving. See how well I do here. My range is quite limited due to this being the stock haul and not having the upgraded rangefinder. Let's see what my actual range is. 16? Somewhere around 15 maybe? So 16 straight maybe? Alright, let's see how this goes. I need to find a good... Get by in this island here. Somebody named Giant Teddy Bear? Oh, somebody is playing the small ones. Huh. I don't typically like to announce live streams too much because I don't want to sit there and draw a lot of attention to it to where we have stream snipers and all that. Surely you get my drift. Looks like he accidentally dropped bombs. Mainly my goal with the channels going forward is to at least get uploads on Land of Killer shows 2 through 4 at least once a week. On the Killer film reviews, the one I just launched, that's going to be less of a commitment. I'm only going to probably upload around 2 to 4 videos a month on there, depending on how I'm doing with everything else in life. Those videos take an extra hour and a half to render compared to the other videos because that noir effect is pretty up there. It's like advanced, more intermediate level Adobe Premiere Pro, if you want to think about it like that. On my radar. Hiding around here. These ships can regenerate health with a certain buff in this mode as well, if I recall correctly. My face is Smolensk. I should be AP and I should be hitting my arm. Look at me. Shouldn't be up this far. Turn on my stuff here. The players don't play like a tired fool. Torpedoes, right? Let's launch these suckers off. That was a fail. Let's try a different ship. Let's see what else I have up in my arsenal here. Zari, Luma, Alaska. I got a ton of ships to go through here and play. And what's this Alaska set up as? This one's set up as a long range, and this one's more set up as short range response. With the long range variation, of course. Honestly, life's been throwing me a curveball these days. Job has basically implemented new requirements that's going to make things a little bit more time consuming for me, but I'll get through it. Don't get into too many details on here for obvious reasons. But, yeah. Don't you just hate it when your entire corporation adopts an app and then you have to download that app and there's no way of getting out of it? Well, that's the sort of stuff I'm dealing with. But I'm still going to be able to put out some good videos for you all. What's the next videos I need to do? Minecraft and Forza in a main channel vid or two. You know what? I think I'm just gonna make this count as today's video. We'll get out another warships video on Wednesday, I suppose. If I put one out before then, it's because there's some enormous dev blog publishing that happens on Monday. Which sometimes is the case. Sometimes they'll publish a whole bunch of devlogs at once. I believe there is a Q&A session going on right now. That's going to be important as well. Honestly, what I really need at this point is ideas to really just take these channels off better. So I'm going to be looking for feedback in them comments, and don't forget there's a contest going on right now with it's under the official Discord launch video. I'll let you go check out that video for the details. As for regular live streams on this channel, probably not going to become a thing until I just get more time. Like I said, jobs keep me a little bit more busy now, and it is what it is. Alright. We need to play like I know how to play the game and not play like a noob now. Let's do that. No, there's not any fancy animations because you can't set those up when you're live streaming. I just want to shout out OBS real quick because they're really good with their platform here. I've really been using them a lot lately. So if you want to support them, you know, go ahead and join their Patreon a little bit and go help them out. Patreon's completely free, but I'm sure they would appreciate the support. Honestly, what Streamlabs is doing is completely ridiculous. What's even more ridiculous is the YouTube dislike button changes. I haven't seen them yet on my iOS device here, but I'm sure they'll pop up here soon enough. I notice it when I go on Safari. When I go on Safari, I notice it. When I'm on the app, it doesn't show it yet. So there's that. There. Thought there was a... Jeez. Turn on this, see if there's any destroyers around here. Try to go for this buff quick. P buff, let's see if I can get this too. Trying. Going full speed ahead. I think if anything, a destroyer's gonna try to beat me to this. Also, this just adds more variety to the gameplay, so I guess I welcome Arms Race. What we got here? Puerto Rico. Switch my shell type over. The Grosser. Good at all. Grosser's gonna try to Citadel me. Ah. Tell I've been in other games lately. I really did something unique though with the Noir effect on the Killer Film Reviews channel.
Direct front.
Show too much of my side.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Requesting fire support.
Get out of here. Trying to focus on surviving here. This isn't exactly peachy.
Fire alarm.
That up.
Problem solved, sir.
Out of here. Come on, John Bark, get in the fight. Give me a hand. Ah.
Fire alarm.
About the regeneration buff. Has nobody picked that up yet? Fires? Kidding me. We're out of the fight. Let's get on to the next ship, shall we? How much steel I'm going to get from all this. Hopefully just enough to cover me for whatever steel ship I want come December. Alright, let me see what's going on with the stream here for a minute. Let me see if we're coming through okay. Sometimes it doesn't come through okay. That's what I've noticed anyway. Okay, it's coming through. Okay, I'm going to take a... I'll be back in just a minute. I need to go grab a soda here to keep me awake here. I want to try to go for a little bit tonight. And I want to thank everybody for watching the videos and for subscribing. We're up to 365 subscribers on the channel and over 200,000 views. I would just ask that anybody watching this, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, leave a comment, all that, and check out the Discord. I'll be right back. All right, let's do Kier Sarge now. Back. Should be interesting. Honestly, my biggest thing that I'm noticing is I'm gonna pull up the statistics right now, and we're gonna see if these statistics still are holding true. That I see Straswad. All right, let me see here. So let's take a look at how much people are subscribing here. Okay, so right now I'm looking at my current percentages. Looks like only 9% of those watching the videos are subscribed, and 90.9% watching are not subscribed. I would like to change that number. Can we try to change that number, please, so we can at least do it maybe month by month? We slowly work towards it. Let's just say the goal for the rest of the year is try to get that up to maybe 50% of you are subscribed, at least, that watch the videos. That would be really nice. And then we try to work towards 100. Try to work towards that 100 little by little. It would just make my day if more people subscribe to the channel. As all this is done for free. I don't get any referral bonuses like Flamu does or any community contributor perks. This is all done for free. So I want you to just keep that in mind. Even though you may see ads on the videos, that's YouTube doing that. I don't make a dime off that because I'm not at 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Do they got a cure surge on their side? Nope. Play this safe. I might be able to pull off a good result here.
I don't have to tell you what's ahead of us. They have to be stopped, and we're the only ones who can do it.
Optimus Prime Optimus Prime there. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they put Cure Sarge as a black ship next year. Just because it's so unique. It's pretty popular, so it's a good candidate for it. We'll see. Requesting support. Okay, yes. I'll support you.
Provide assistance.
You're welcome. I can actually shoot something. A lot of divisions tonight. What the? Alaska. 3 Alaskas? Wow. They're all Alaska blacks, too. What if they just recently got them? Mine, I think you can only do that doubloon mission if you have both ships. Black and non-black versions. Three destroyers. Okay, that's a change of pace. For me, I was used to seeing the 5 destroyers per side. Seeing even talk on the forums of some people getting some 7 destroyers on each side matches for some odd reason. The live stream, you can't do them fancy animation effects, which is why I make most of the videos not live streams on those channels. Why I just record gameplays. All right, now we got our first enemy. Let's see. Line up the shot. I'm dealing with North Carolina guns here. I gotta give it enough. It's making a turn, I think.
Fire alarm.
Big deal if we get one fire. It's more of a deal if we get more than one fire. Launch my planes off at him because he's going slow. And we got that guy coming here.
Main turret critically damaged. Autopilot mode enabled.
Shots on target.
Torpedoes to port. Enemy cruiser detected.
Alright, I gotta try to find that destroyer and put a dent in him. Causing a lot of havoc right now. What? It took me out. What the heck? Going for the Republic. Try anyway.
Approaching target.
Ugh. Citadel me, I'm being stupid going out in the open like that. I have torpedo tubes though, does it? Jeez. It's a turning radius on. This is rudder shift. We need to go with damage control, that's important. I guess we'll try this configuration for now and see what results it yields. Here we go. Try this out. I haven't really played Prince Rupert or a lot of the ships lately. That's because I've been in the other games and all that. Honestly, if I'm being real for a minute here, I've had to work on Black Friday many times, and I disagree with the whole shopping on that day because so many workers have to be away from their families, and it's just not right. If there's one company that's staying open on Black Friday and Thanksgiving this year, it's GameStop because of the greed. They're so greedy. It just seems that the rich keep on getting richer while the poor keep on getting poorer. Everything's in chaos right now. It's just nuts. Alright. See how this works. This is a really unconventional setup I got going here. Focusing on some torpedo reloading times. See if it bears some fruit here. I have it set up for secondary batteries. Should have some good effect on those. Again, I'm working with the available equipment I have. Obviously, when I get enough credits, I'll switch it out. Faster reloading torpedoes aren't a bad thing on this ship because the range on the torpedoes, I believe, pretty decent anyway.
Good luck, everyone.
We had around 11. I can work with that. This time I'm going to play it more safe. More destroyers. This one I said that last round. Oof. Honestly, I wish I could just do streams every Friday and just get everybody in on that day. we'll see what the future holds. I focus mainly on keeping the ship shape by focusing on more of a survivability slash secondary build on the ship. Obviously, what you would have want to put it. Obviously, what you should put in slot 6 is range extender on the turrets here, so you can fire longer. But as you can see, we don't have enough credits for that, so we're going with this torpedo modification 3 instead. Is a destroyer not going after that buff? It's right there. The fact that these aren't deep water torpedoes is even another advantage, you know. So that's how I see it. Get the buff. What are you doing? Be silly. Secondaries actually finish them off a bit. Ugh. Glad I turned that on.
Torpedos auf Steuerbord! Torpedos auf Steuerbord!
Come on, turn. Turn. We can't get hit by these torpedoes, otherwise we're done for. Literally. Come on, you can do it. Turn too sharp. Knocking your horn at me. I'm trying to sit here and survive here, silly. Just haven't really gotten any good damage yet, have we? Man. Get him. Kidding me. Got some passive regeneration now, okay. Does it come in handy? I need to move this thunder. It can cause a lot of damage if I'm not careful. You know, German guns aren't the most accurate. Just about everything else does work on the ship, though, which is good. One. What you're doing with the ship so you can easily. Nice. Mode really gets competitive fast, as you can see. Crazy. Just crazy. I need to get this. I need to set it up so that it notifies people when I'm streaming and stuff inside the Discord, because that's what I want. I want it to notify inside the Discord, probably at here. Just what I'm thinking now. Did they come out with an Azuma Black already? I don't know. They did Yoshino Black instead. Pretty understandable why. They've been Pesky's destroyers right now. Let's see what we're looking at steel wise. How much steel have we accumulated? That's great. A couple there. Let's do a Zuma here. See how this goes. For those that missed my earlier announcement, the final channel for this year, I don't intend on doing any more. Killer Film Reviews has its first video up. Basically, the idea of that channel is to take gameplay videos, put them with a noir effect, and review some good videos. That's the whole idea behind that channel. We got one video up, a little USS Kid gameplay and a review of Greyhound, so be sure to check it out. Killer Film Reviews. Honestly, when you think about it, you want to... Wish I'd saved the red and black for this channel. I said we did black and white. And seriously, I do not plan on doing any more channels because I've already expanded as far as I wanted to. Every video is categorized into its own channel, all that sort of good stuff. No, I do not have any plans to split World of Warships and Temple Run content off from this channel, as I believe both actually help each other to help this channel succeed. I've had numerous people suggest that to me that I should just split off the Temple Run and the Warships in their own separate channels. I'm just like, buddy, you don't know how many videos I've uploaded on this channel already. You know? But the goal is going to try to keep the video output down to like videos only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That sort of a deal. I'm obviously not going to be doing the live stream every day thing that I was doing back in June and July. They're up there if you want to go watch them. This time my goal is to survive a little bit longer than the last couple of times here. Got a ton of tier 8s I gotta grind. After, of course, I clear out the tier 9s. I clear out the tier 8s and tier 9s, then I guess I'll go tackle the tier 10s a bit. You know, I think Otago is the ship that has the most clones out of any ship in the game, yet for some reason I keep coming back to that ship. Man. For those that don't know, you have ARP Maya, ARP Takeo, in addition to Otago Black. Clones of Otago there. Who knows if that's going to change in the future, if Wargame is going to mess that up and specialize them a little bit more. Wouldn't surprise me if they did. All the crazy changes they're already pushing through now. Honestly, I'm expecting some big type of event come this summer. They just bunch of ARP ships again and all that. See, I'm being focus fired here again. What's the days we just didn't have as long as bird time around these ships. Now they're more like long-range snipers. Much. Alright, sapping me, I think. Sap sucks. Gonna suck is now they're introducing a new nation with auto reloader mechanics. If that's really such a good idea, I think not. Protected by maybe he's heading on this heading. And armament reload speed. Oh yeah. When we get the passive regeneration buff. Get the passive regeneration buff. It'll help out a lot. There's the Palio Amelia all the way on that side of the map. Come on, get the passive regeneration buff. We need that. This is a good buff to have. It just keeps you in the fight. Use this as this will help speed the healing up a little faster. It's too far away. Hit anything. Hit that. Emilio, no. And now this is becoming more fun because we're back here. This is where we gotta be, I guess. Why is there such a long reload time on spotted planes? That I will never understand. Show's hitting them now. hold out. Should be able to get through this. They're out there. I don't play around when it comes to ZF6. I've seen firsthand power that the ship has. Burn, get out of here. It's got all the bells and whistles to give anybody a hard time, seriously. Honestly, ZF6, if it ever comes out in an auction, that's a ship worth going for. Seriously, you heard it from me. I was against a whole team of bots, and I was able to obliterate the whole team of bots. That's impressive to me. Just saying. This is Shay. Pissed that I'm blocking his view. It's all about getting those buffs in the beginning. That's your biggest thing that you need to gravitate towards. What do you have here? As I said before, there's a little giveaway going on Discord because it just opened up. Open until the 28th of November here, 2021. 7 a.m. Giving away some Black Friday containers. One for every 10 people that sign up to the server. Max giveaway 5. Random name generator, all that. Ask what the strongest dockyard ship is. In my opinion, ZF6. Weakest, I think it's Heisen. No, not Heisen. Design Provision. That one, definitely. Doesn't rank high up in my books. You know? How do I have this set up? Interesting. Here we go. Honestly, I'm not planning on any more channels. Because you know how long that noir effect actually takes to render? 2 hours for me. 2 hours. Oof, we're gonna hit 13,000 videos on the main channel pretty quick here. By December, probably. Huh. Crazy. I've been uploading about 4 videos a day for the past 2 years. About 2 to 3. I already made my happy Thanksgiving video. It's a little short with my kitty. So, hope you find that and get a laugh out of that. Sure is taking a while to get into battle here. Wonder if there's cutoff times for arms race. Let me see. The website should tell me if there is cutoff times, because sometimes when they run these modes, they have cutoff times. Let's see, what's the cutoff time? Any cutoff times? Okay, I'm not seeing any cutoff times here. Nothing I can do about this at the moment anyway. There's a lot of people choosing cruisers. Nobody's choosing aircraft carriers. Huh. Sure having to wait a while in the queue for this. For 11, what do I think? Well, yeah, you're gonna have to wait and see how it affects randoms. A lot of stuff going on. I've never been a big fan of super ships to begin with. Honestly, my biggest gripe with super ships is the fact that they have special firing burst fire mode. Reminds me of the auto reloader tanks from World of Tanks. I remember how much people hated that garbage. Now they're bringing that garbage into World Warships. Ugh. I don't want the developers ever learn that there's certain things that we do not want to see in the game. There's certain things that we did want to see in the game, like pre-dreadnoughts, which you keep ignoring. Keep ignoring the pre-dreadnoughts, but you want to put more fantasy ships in the game. It's a travesty. They probably don't want to put the pre-dreadnoughts in because the Japanese whooped the Russian pre-dreadnoughts. Whooped them. Whooped them good. Russo-Japanese War. Look it up. You'll learn what I mean. Mikasa was involved in that one. I think the only reason why they're putting super ships in the game, in my opinion, I think it's to sit there and say, oh, tier 10 is no longer the high point. We can sell more tier 10 premiums now. That's how I look at it anyway. That and the fact that they want to sit there and introduce more stupid mechanics we didn't ask for. Not to knock on the new Spanish cruiser, but I think that any mode which you have special firing modes is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I didn't ask for that, but they're doing it anyway. Arms race, I have no issues with. Ships that are suddenly fantasy, that I have issues with. I guess I understand they need to keep the game fresh and interesting, but wasn't submarines enough for that? Yeah, some of the decisions they make I will never understand.
Бой начинается.
Man, to think the last time I live streamed I had an iPhone XR. Now I have an iPhone 13 Pro. Times change. Turn around, support that destroyer. Alright, looks like everything's going smooth on the live stream front. It's about hitting the 1 hour mark. Honestly, how I view this channel is I feel like I need to have combination of some gameplay and some guides in the future. Like people know how to do things in World of Warships. That sort of a thing. Occasionally, as you've noticed, I've thrown out a video or two on YouTube stuff talking about how the dislike button changes are bad. Sometimes I throw videos like that out there. Too often, though. I don't want that to become the main focus of the channel. Petro. Oh boy.
Вижу линкор противника.
Don't have hydro equipped right now. Turn around.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устроены.
Just ricochet. These guns like to be trolly sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know what to think of ships like the Petro. Really annoy me sometimes.
Вижу эсминец противника.
God, hit him. Should go right through his armor. Sucks. Fire duration makes you take more of a less active role. Seriously, what are we facing like?
Неполадки устранены.
I like these kind of cruisers because they let you have some flexibility. Kind of flexibility you don't get with battleships half the time. Shimikaze all the way over there.
Nice work.
Great. Focus on staying alive. Close. Please somebody get an HP generation buff. Stories kind of come in here because he thinks there's no competition whatsoever.
Внимание, обнаружен эсминец противника.
Line up the shot. Have him coming over here and causing issues. What kind of damage I can do, but it's better than nothing.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Zuri's out of the picture. Good.
Линкор врага потоплен.
One less problem to worry about. Where's that Kitakaze? Some reload buffs going on. This on. Spot that Kitakaze. Kaze's gonna cause some issues unless he's taken out.
Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели. Пожарная тревога. Противника. Неполадки устранены. Пожарная тревога.
Of course, the HP generation buffs all the way in their territory. Jeez, I'm out of heals now. Conquer, do I have to get it?
Вижу эсминец противника.
Try to get me on fire again. Going to long range fire support mode now. I'm gonna be lit up real quick. Oh, Kitakaze must have that silly buff on. Of course. Really nice if they just had boundaries that would pop up on the map and come in toward the center like they do with Forza Horizon 5 in the Eliminator mode. I think that would be easy for them to do. I think they're on the Havoc engine. Trying to survive here or not.
I need your support.
If I can just sneak past, be able to sneak in here and grab this if I'm careful enough. Not a destroyer, so I need to be careful. This buff means the difference between winning and losing pretty much. Slow down to a quarter speed. aren't you going for that reload buff? Jeez.
Корректировщик взлет произвел.
Keep moving. Probably one of the destroyers attacking me, and that's why that's going off. Yeah, we gotta. The cause is still alive and still causing trouble because nobody took him out.
Сконцентрировать огонь на указанной цели. Торпеды прямо по курсу. Корректировщик уничтожен. Наша команда получила преимущество. Торпеды по левому борту. Торпеды
Surrounded
за
by all
кормой.
sides by everything.
Эсминец врага потоплен.
Stay alive, don't go too far. Guns pointing at me, probably the Musashi. Destroyers are still alive, the Utilroy.
Есть.
Yep. Utilroy's probably making a run this way. Surprised, honestly. Destroyer somehow made it in here.
Торпеды по левому борту. Торпеды по левому борту. Наша команда близка к победе. Готовы помочь.
Wow, good. Teamwork there. Very good teamwork. Why do we add another ship slot? That's weird. Here. See if I can get Palmer and Black out here quick. normal Pomeran hooked up with. Let's see here. Where's my? There it is. Let's see here. This is set up for secondary, so we'll set up for survivability then. So we can do that. Coupon, of course. Subs roaming around left and right. What are you gonna do? See what happens with the other consumables with time. So I'm gonna probably the range module if I had to guess. You guys, this is in the thumbnail. We need to take this ship out. Take Palmer and Blackout into arms race here. Here we go. See how well this holds up. Honestly, I know this is completely random, but I hope that they do bring back Mace Windu one of these days. I hope they do it like where Ahsoka and Mace Windu were facing off against each other because Mace Windu's went to the dark side or whatever. I don't know. It would be kind of funny to see that. Man. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with channel creations now. I kind of just, sometimes I think I went a little overboard. So here we go. Pomeran out. Talking about. I see anybody by that name in here though. Hopefully this will be a lot more fun with the accuracy buff on this bomber.
Torpedos voraus! Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff gesichtet!
Last turning. Petro over here. Range. CV's Nakamov. Oh, a Nakamov Republic Burgonye Division. My attention, you got it.
Torpedos voraus.
Ah. Bad all round.
Wasser dringt schnell ein. Problem gelöst.
This is just me playing silly. This is my best playthrough ever. No, Friesland. Don't score. Change this to co-op. I'm getting a little tired. Let's take a zoom out. There's this term, multi-potential light. That's what I think of when I see all these different channels.
総員戦闘配置。猫も配備したし、ラットの心配なんてないわよね。
See how well we do with the zoom. I remember when I used to have secondary spec to zoom back in the day. Times have passed. Now this is a survivability build. There we go. Sub's coming in pretty hard. Looks like my shells missed. I say that Greyhound movie is action-packed if you ever get the chance to watch it. It's a Tom Hanks film. Apple TV exclusive. Apple TV will get a free trial, I think, if you... I think some people get free trials. I got a free trial myself because I got a new Apple device. iPad. See how this goes. This destroyer's got me spotted. Wait a minute. Turned a little bit. There you go. turn.
敵艦を撃沈。
I need to change my course. Have anybody else here to support me on this
私
flank?
たちが優勢ですね。ですが油断は禁物です。祈祷中。
Go. Always open to taking ship requests from folks. I'll get there one of these days. Obviously, it's not good to live stream all the time because it causes issues with the channel.
勝利は目前。この勢いで制圧します。
One of the things I don't like about YouTube sometimes is that content creators will sit there and manipulate their audience just a bit to get them to buy merch and all that. You know, I don't plug my merch like really ever in my videos. It's there if you want to support the channel, and besides, anything that's being bought out of there anyway is being donated to Team C's anyway. So there's that. I just don't like it when you... There's certain YouTubers that will make videos, and within a minute of the video playing, you're going to be hit with another advertisement for a product or a sponsorship or whatever. If I ever got a sponsorship, I'd probably place it in the middle of the video, not right at the beginning, because I think that people deserve to have some content before getting to some silly ad nonsense. The amount of ads on YouTube right now is insane, and it needs to be cut back. Geez, I'm seeing 1 hour long ads more often these days. It's really ridiculous. Already paying enough for my subscriptions to Netflix, to Disney Plus, all that. Let them take out the Minnesota there. Honestly, if you had to ask me what I'm more afraid of when it comes to ships, I'd tell you special mechanics. I feel like subs can be worked to the right place. Special mechanics is what I don't like. These rapid firing modes, I don't like them at all. I don't care if they have a long reload. It's the fact that you're able to just hit a ship with all that barrage at once. It's just ridiculous. I guess they were sort of testing the idea out with John Bart back in the day, if you think about it. The difference with John Bart versus what War Games was that John Bart has a nice cooldown on that effect. You actually have to reload a little bit before you fire off your next salvo. With this burst fire, it's bam, bam, bam. I just can imagine destroyer players being very frustrated about this. If I was a destroyer player, you know, I'd be really frustrated about this, just saying. Play normal John Bart since I talked about it here. I thought by this point I'd be up to it's just for fun 50. I've just been too busy on other projects. Man. Alright, here we go into battle here. Give it a minute, it has to load in here a little bit. Alright. Change of pace from arms race. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Do our engine boost on. Why not?
Boost des moteurs activé.
That part is John Barton never got completed until after the war was over, so she didn't really see much action. Scrapped, I believe, in the 60s, I want to say. A lot of the European capital ships did not survive the war. Only a few examples survived, such as Belfast and a couple other ships. Obviously, I don't have the complete list in front of me at the moment, but I don't believe a lot of the British and the French survived. I think we have the most museum ships in the U.S. out of any other country.
Croiseur ennemi repéré. Destroyer ennemi détecté.
This, you have to wait before you can fire again. It's not instantaneous like it is with this burst fire. And I remember the uproar over John Bart being released. I don't even see any uproar over the supership being released. It just surprises me. I guess a lot of our old guard is left due to all the constant silly changes Wargaming keeps doing.
Destroyer ennemi repéré.
Really, guys? What kind of game do you want this to be? Target audience is what? You're trying to get the younger folks to play the game. Well, you're not gonna succeed if you can't even keep a consistent balance with the game. I'm saying. I like how close this destroyer is getting. Bots just don't do. Bots just don't hit. Bots sometimes annoy me. Just when they're doing this.
Alerte incendie.
Terrassé ennemi détecté.
Secondaries do fire off decently, but they get destroyed easily, which is why I don't have a secondary build on this. I used to way back in the day. I don't ever run secondaries on John Bart anymore because, like I said, the mounts are really too fragile for it. Switch to our armor piercing because we got a lot of enemies coming. Oh, did Frigga have torps?
Alerte incendie.
On a détruit un croiseur ennemi.
Alsace. Man, the ship got a lot of nerfs back in the day. That's unexpected. I blasted 2 ships like a shotgun. Like a shotgun shell. I took out 2 ships. Isn't that crazy? I didn't expect that to happen. We need some help with one of the caps there.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
I believe John Bart Black is available. A lot of the black ships are available in the armory for direct purchase via doubloons. Don't let the premium shop fool you. You can still get these ships for directly for doubloons. What else is doing? Is it a bot? Yeah, it's a bot. That's why it's not turning around to face the DC. It's on a bot. It's nighttime. You're gonna see that more often. Otherwise, this would have been a slam dunk and all these ships would have been sunk already. Turn around and go back. Face all these ships. Engine boost to really get over there, unfortunately. Sometimes this happens when you play co-op. Just try to have fun with it. Much I can do, but try to go full speed ahead and get over there. Art's on full health. That's not good. I can do from here.
Notre équipe a pris l'avantage.
Bart's still in pretty full health.
Boost des moteurs activé.
Do what I can here. There's a bug for John Bart Black that it doesn't turn. There's the turning animation's messed up or something. I said these bots just die quickly. See how none of them are sticking around to deal with the John Bart and they're just taking off toward B cap. Kind of silly when you think about it, huh? Close the distance here. Get him in the citadel, come on.
Alerte incendie. chef. Alerte incendie.
That's how you do it. Gone. Why am I getting Steam containers? I'm not even on my Steam account. Surprises me. That would be making good progress towards some Black Friday containers already. See what kind of progress we've made on 15 hits to Citadel. Bunch of hits to Citadel. Come on. 700,000 damage to shoot from main battery or secondary battery. Super ships are going to cause a lot of annoyance for many. That's just my take. All right, let's get Palmer and Black out into co-op here. Let's survive this time around and not get wiped out. Yeah. My goal with these channels is not to become some famous hotshot. My goal with the channels is to grow them and have a secondary source of income. That's my main goal at the end of the day, so we'll see what happens. I have $1 million like Mr. Beastie does to throw in the videos, or like 5 mil I think he spent on his last video. I just want to throw it out there that you can just be who you want to be and still be successful on the platform. Obviously, I'm not going to get there right away. It'll take me some time. Tweets from Beastie Boy on everything, or Mr. Beast. We'll see what happens. See where the enemy's hiding here. Some of us would love to have Yoshino Black, but we're not going to throw $100 at the game right now to get it. Torpedo launchers, I almost forgot about that.
Feuer Alarm!
Honestly, I just don't get why some German ships just don't perform well when compared to others. Makes no sense in my eyes, anyway. Honestly, I want to have night battles. I want that to be a thing in World of Warships. That's something I would have welcomed. Getting all this nonsense.
Problem gelöst!
Yeah, we got a lot of enemies closing in. Take out that Giovanni right there.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Turn around here and face them all.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Cap all the zones. Faster. Velocity's not fast enough. Shells didn't hit. We're not surprised.
Unser Sieg ist in Sicht.
Oh, man. Honestly, if you really want to help out this channel a lot, share the warships reviews, the reviews I've done on the ships, and the temp run fails. Those are the ones that will definitely be the most useful to people. Still debating whether or not I want to take some old files, some old reviews I've done in the past, and just tune them into the noir and just upload them on a killer film reviews. Last night on Soho might benefit from that. think about it. 'Cause technically, it would be different because it's noir. Put in the comments down below if you want me to take some of the old film reviews and take them over to Killer Film Reviews and get them re-uploaded and with that noir effect. I think they do better on that channel specifically. Not a big fan of reusing content, but right now I'd probably like to have more than just one video on that channel. Found some good tracks, which I'm gonna use in the film review specifically. I'm gonna use more classical music in the film review channel, more modern music in the other channels. How could you give me a ship with no commander? That's just silly. Jeez. So cheap enough not to even give you a commander now if you buy a toggle black from the armory. Jeez. Done on the other. So I don't think it's gonna hurt anything to do torpedo mod. Heck. Part of the ship's strength is torpedoes. Alright, let's take the ship out and see how she does. Toggle black. I just got this directly because I was like, I'm not gonna bid on any more containers, you know. Just love how social networks send you emails saying, hey, so and so's done this, hey, so and so's does that. And I'm just like, I don't care. Unless it's related to my channel, I really don't care. If it's somebody's birthday, great. I'll give them a happy birthday if I know them personally. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother. Anything, I feel like social networks have destroyed society to the point where we can't even agree on basic, simple things. You know, you can't even have a debate online, really, without somebody calling you out. That's why I tend to stray away from doing things on the Twitters. You know, some people were quick to hop on the wagon and they're like, oh, this is how I feel, blah, 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 blah. But then they forget that you have people that are out there to cancel others that'll cause you a lot of difficulties. Yeah, it's just how everything is now. Everything's all just messed up these days. Faster speed torpedoes, you can't go wrong with that. See how this plays out here. Interesting when you have different clones of different boats. Japanese high explosive shows that they aren't the fastest ones in the room, but they'll hit hard once they hit. Back to the situation where you'd want to have torpedoes out.
敵駆逐艦の撃墜を確認
Torpedoes, but you're kind of in the way at the moment for me to do that. Just ramming them. Okay, maybe he's making funny clips for a montage on YouTube or something. Ah. Honestly, I wish people would be more willing to take risks and start second or even third channels sometimes. But what's a lot of them have copied each other and have done? Oh yeah, the Alien Isolation stuff, they've done that, or different shooter games. Battlefield 2042 or whatever, it's just like, eh. I wish them luck on it, honestly do, but I feel it's better to just have a channel focused on that sort of stuff, you know? Makes it easier for organization, too. Saying. On. You do it. Mention, I just like it. You got repair party on this too. I think this was one of the first premiums ever released in World of Warships. I remember testing this back in closed beta. That was fun. It had like torps even reloaded a little faster in closed beta. Then they kind of took care of the reload a bit and messed around with the torpedo arcs too. Look at that. We shot down a ton of aircraft. Here, Dutch end rock, I think. Can't use the computer voices anymore to do videos because they'll get demonetized or whatever. Let's be clear, we haven't reached monetization yet. The only way to reach monetization is get you 1,000 subscribers. A lot of you watch the videos, which is good. Now we just need more of you to subscribe. That's what I'm looking for now. Let's take the channel home. Let's get the last 800 watch hours that we need, and let's get that subscriber count up a bit. I know we can do it. I'm confident that we can. Yes, I'll be doing a giveaway once we reach 1,000 subscribers. I just have to decide what kind of giveaway. Maybe I'll be nice enough to give out a big tier 9 ship or something. We'll see. And when we get to the 1,000 subs, I want it to be a celebratory event. That's how I think anyway. This is more simpler looking because this, I think, was the first or second iteration of black ships. The guns don't quite have that nice silver tone to them that the later black ships have. That'd be. There we go. That took care of him. Server's going down for maintenance. Fun. Stuck on the loading screen. Strike tone. I remember just waiting a long time to get Tony. Looks like we're due for a Minecraft and for a racing video. Alright, I'll get on that here in a bit. I think I might take the last night in Soho review and edit it a little bit, put in some classical music, and throw it up on the Killer Film Review channel, just so that there's more than one video on there. I don't plan on releasing the color versions of the videos. It's not the plan. The plan is for people to enjoy the aesthetic of a noir filter and enjoy my nice film review with some classical music. So, yeah. So the project file, be able to go in and just edit it, turn that noir effect on. Here we go. Launch some torpedo planes here once they're charged up. Oh, cruisers versus cruisers. Okay, let's switch to armor piercing then. Oh, he's got quite different torpedo barracks, as you can see here. Pretty capable.
対空砲員限界態勢に移行する
Ship can easily deal with them silly Russian carriers. I just don't know why they made the reload time so long on the airplanes. I don't get it. Everybody goes after Gear or Ohio, but everybody forgets to go to Siegfried. At least from what I've noticed anyway. That lands.
完了しました
I was watching the Boruto anime or whatever, I was watching some clips, and it just strikes me how different it is compared to Naruto. I feel like Naruto there were bigger stakes. With Boruto, that the stakes are there, but you're gonna have to wait a long time in order to really see some action.
警告
I think we're still kind of getting there. Probably get there in another couple months there or whatever. Ah. I'm out of it. Tell you what Turpin's black looks like real quick. It looks okay. I assume Massachusetts black just looks like. Wonder if this was part of the second wave or the first wave of black ships. What we got here? We got an Asasio black. Asasio's not really my cup of tea. It's alright. It's kind of very specialized now. Loyang black. Saipan black. This has got to be the third third Saipan variant, because I think there's San Zing or something. Exact same kind of setup, except it looks kind of silly. Some ships come back from New Year's ships. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. Just depends on what Wargaming's thinking mainly at the moment. I don't think Yoshino was ever sold directly before this. Unless I'm wrong about that. I believe it was only for coal. This marked the first instance of them selling the Yoshino for direct cash. I suppose that's what their new call to action is sell more tier 10 premiums for cash. They're going to justify it by putting the tier 11 in. Super ship tier, whatever you want to call it. Question is this ship right here going to be worth it when compared to Satsuma and maybe HMS Incomparable, or am I better off getting Bourgogne? Everybody will probably say go get Bourgogne. I don't really have an interest in ship, I guess. I don't know. Probably going to release a better version of this as a tier above it, honestly. On Wargaming, that's what they'll probably do. They nerfed Alsace and they introduced this ship in the same patch. I still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. This is the actual extent of design A150. Satsuma, I suppose, is some fictitious thing they found based on incomplete blueprints. Where's my mouse? My mouse is being funny. Take Mogami out since we have it here. Didn't see a turn. Here we go. Tommy. When you see videos pop up on Killer Film Reviews, really do take your time to watch them, because that effect on the videos takes 2 hours to process. Normal videos, you know, they'll take a good half an hour to process to put it in perspective. Sometimes they'll take 45 minutes to process, depending on what length the video is. I think I'm just going to count this as the World of Warships video for Monday, folks. Let my creative juices recharge for a day here, and I'll get a good video up for you on Wednesday. Put one up today. It'll probably hit around 5. Temp run, folks. I haven't forgotten about you either. I'll have a new video up for you soon enough too. I encourage you, you know, the temp run, folks, to check out the World of Warships videos too. They're good. In fact, even more effort goes into them than temp run videos, because temp run videos I can't really mess with that much. Capped at 1080 for those. Oh, and F. Schultz. Let's see if we can cause some havoc here, huh? Those that don't know, you got snowflake event going on, so definitely bring out your ships tier 5 and above and try to grind as many as you can here. Deadline's gonna be January some, so no rush right now, but might want to, because that coupon's gonna reset soon for December. You might want to get yourself a steel ship. Good reminder for all of you is that the coupons reset in December for the resources. Reset about every 3 months or so, I want to say. Nobody knows what the anime girl is saying. Out. Ooh, the CV's back there. Got some havoc here. Honestly, I wish we had an entire line of Japanese light cruisers with the emergency speed boost that Palio Emilio has. That would be funny. Very funny. Going for some sort of speedy ship with that Sevastopol battle cruiser with Siegfried guns at tier 10. I have a hunch that one's going to be sold directly for cash. Just have a hunch right now. We'll see if I'm right later on. Unless it's going to be a replacement for Siegfried inside the armory, we'll see. Still been waiting a long time to hear any updates about USS Black. I don't know what their holdup is. They just don't. I just love it when they go quiet. They know the answer. They're just not telling us. I must think it's still too overpowered to release. See, gotta eventually come out with something to tell us. say you're going to be more transparent, and I asked Boggsy and I say, hey, what's going on with the U.S. flag? Doesn't respond, but everything else Boggsy responds to, so you got to give him credit there. Doesn't respond to most of the posts on the forums. I tag him. That's good at least. Keep an eye on them review threads. They've been closing a lot of them lately. 2 of them in particular. Yukon permanently closed. In Oklahoma, they want to close us. Hey, Boggsy, why don't we just leave that open? You know, review threads typically stay open longer, so we agreed and left it open. So that's good. But keep in mind, you got to stay in topic when you're on the forums. Otherwise, that whole thread's going to be gone, essentially. You know what I mean? The thing about a live stream is that you don't have to sit there and go through and spend a good 30 to 40 minutes editing. Just put it out there, you know? That's why I like live streaming sometimes. So, yeah. What's going on here? Something happened with the stream. Did we lose connection? If we lost connection, how come I'm still in game? Showing. The browser froze. Okay. I will have to do a hard. Don't forget to like, watch, and subscribe, folks. I'm going to end the stream here. Pretty tired. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Watch it back as many times as you want. Have a good day.